The beautiful thing about a pasta salad is that you can make it ahead and you can travel with it. What can we do to make it better? I think we have to just play with delicious and nutritious ingredients. So let's get started on this thing that will have you enjoying the party rather than stressing about what you're gonna make next. Let's go. We're gonna use mushrooms first. And the logic is that these mushrooms, in a sense, they're like sponges that are gonna absorb all of the fruits and vegetables liquids. So we have these half rigatoni here, and I've just cut the mushrooms to relatively the same size. The idea is I want you to be able to go in with the fork and spear whatever items you want and have them all be relatively the same size. How about some corn? The corn is small, the corn is sweet, the corn sometimes enters inside of the pasta and it's in every bite. This is just not something that you end up picking for. It's the only thing you end up not picking for. A carrot, beautiful pop of orange color. Cucumber. A little bit of red bell pepper. Tomatoes. The tomatoes can't go whole. I don't care how small they are, you've gotta cut them open because we want this tomato liquid to come out. It's an acidic liquid that's gonna stimulate the marination of all the things in here. So having these tomatoes cut open and allowing salt to mingle in there, which sort of extracts the tomato water and forces it into all of the other vegetables. What does that do? Well, acidity right away makes everything taste better. You can use whatever you want here. Please don't use a canned tomato. Use a fresh cherry tomato because this is the star of the show. At this point, the salt has begun to extract a little bit of the tomato water. Let's add some olive oil and let's just catalyze what we're looking for here. Olives. They're briny. And of course the ones we bought have pits in them. How are we gonna get rid of them? Very simple. We're gonna take them, we're gonna put them on a rag that we don't care too much about. And we're gonna go like this here. And we're just gonna... Just think of like you're making wine with the olives. And then what you end up with is this. The pits pop right out. You can kind of just squeeze them right out. Pit. Beautiful color, tons of flavors pulling in all directions. We need to add some creaminess. If you can get a fresh mozzarella, you put it in here and let it mingle all day. That's great. And mozz shouldn't really be fridged if it is fresh. If you can't find the fresh mozz, you just put the cheese on at the end when you're ready to serve. And basil, you gotta have it. Could you use parsley? Yes. Could you use mint? Of course. And just break it apart like this. All right, so mix it up. And at this point, we're just looking for wetness. And it can be heavy on olive oil. It's okay, because it's marinating all day. And the mushrooms will absorb excess, and the pasta will absorb excess. So add that olive oil in there. Very nice. The marriage, here we go. And at this point you can say to yourself, do I want more pasta or do I want more vegetables? And I think you should go like 50% pasta. Let's plate it up. Here it comes, right on there. Here is my summer pasta salad. It's creamy, it's crunchy, it's delicious, and you need to make it right now. It is a huge improvement over what you think of when you think of pasta salad.